Just good. Let's go there and relax and save that. Oh, just in case you can kind of reposition this by dragging it around. See that? Up, down, or whatever. Up, down. So you can kind of do that. And press save. Fantastic. Now it has a bit of information here: your profile, your name, your college, where you went to school. You can fill in some details on that if you want to do that. If you want to update your information, simply go up to update info and click on that. And this gives you the opportunity to edit the areas that you want to do, places that you worked. You can edit information, you can put in information if you want to do that. You can say what you've achieved, your college, where you live, some of the people, the family, friends, some of your fan pages, which I'll talk about in another episode. So if you would like to become a pilot, we've got a fan page on that. If you're like digital marketing, we've got a whole topic on that. SEO with Kavanagh, we have that as well. So we can put in our contact details, our contact information, some websites so we have reference to them, and that way people can kind of get a feel for who you are. And there's a good one here, and it's a quote, and I'm going to copy that because I love that. I'll come back to that later on because I love that quote. And a little bit more information about yourself. So put it in, make it kind of snappy and also interesting for people to come along and find out a little bit more about you. So this is a good area here for that. Now just to go back to the page itself. Do you remember we changed the picture here? So this is actually now the change profile picture. Just click back on that now again. And that brings us back to where we were before. I want to draw your attention to the security notice, and up here in this very top corner, not many people know where this is and the functionality of it, but there is some functions here that we can use. There's two areas of interest to you if you're interested in finding out about security issues, and you know, who is looking at your particular blog or your post on Facebook, and this is of interest. So we're going to have a look at that right now. Let's have a little click on the lock one just for now, and if you're interested in finding out who can see your stuff and you want to find out more information about that, you can actually change these settings here. See my future posts. You can actually have friends. You can say it's the public. You can change around all different things about tagging. You can see, do you want others to see your timeline picture, who can contact you, who can contact me. Let's have a little look there. Basic filtering, strictly filtering everyone in this case. Who, okay, if somebody's bothering you, you can actually block them, and I'll show you another way how to do that right now. If you go up to this other star here, or semi wheel, there's a setting here, and say for instance you want to block somebody off your account that's maybe a 9 use, so you can go down to your privacy settings. This is just another way into it. Over here we're presented with this page here, and you can see different areas here. Who can see my future posts at the public, or you can edit it if you want to do that and make it whatever you want with this drop down menu, friends, public. So there is a way around things, and Facebook, but if you're starting out, not many people know exactly where these are. Who can look me up? Everyone, or again, you have the choice to click here, drop down menu appears. You can just exclude the friends, or whichever you want to do. So these settings are already here. I'd say a lot of people don't even know they're there, but they are there for you to do it. If you want to block somebody that's maybe causing you a little bit of hassle, you can put in the name of the person here and simply click block. If you have an app that's annoying you and it's just irritating the heck out of you, you can do the same thing here. If you find that you're getting too many event invites, you can simply put your name in there, and you can block apps as well, which may come to you from time to time. Notifications, we can also do the same thing here. We can change some things around. If you want to get notifications on your mobile phone, you can do that. Push notifications, if you want to receive them. Text notifications, you can go on, off, whatever the case may be, and just making it more personal to yourself. Okay, you can go on tags. Do you want to be tagged with your friends on Facebook? Get close activities. So there's a little bit of navigation going on here. So you can take your time going through that. And then you have things like your mobile. Do you want text alerts for messaging? Every time somebody sends a message to you, that's probably the best thing to say. Followers, you can see who wants to follow you. You can make these private. You can make them whatever you want to do. Now, if somebody was to contact me and I decided I want to contact somebody about myself, Kevin Kavanagh, I'd just put my username here, which is my web address. This is just like a website address. So if I was to say I want to just send somebody to my profile, I can go in here and just copy this and basically do copy or go to. I'll just go to, see what happens. Okay, what's happening here is it's going out and it's basically bringing somebody directly to my page. So if you want to send somebody to your page, that's a good way to do it. As you can see from before, this is Kevin Kavanagh Ireland, so it's facebook.com/Kevin Kavanagh Ireland, and that gets you through to myself. So there you go. And if you want to just go back here to the home page. Now what's happening here is this is called your timeline. This is kind of like a live update. So if you want to post something in this, let's say any other Irish people on Facebook tonight. Okay, just so I can show you what we're doing here. And a little question mark. It's always good to ask a question. People actually respond to it. We'll leave that there as a fresh post. And this is kind of like a roll along with people. The more friends that you have in your network, and if they post, you'll also see them appear in here. So I just got this from Sheldon, which is from the Big Bang Theory or whatever. So I just added myself to him because I think he's absolutely hilarious and his quotes and stuff like that. So he will appear every time there's a post made from him, will appear in this section here, which is called the newsfeed. So this middle section is called the newsfeed area, basically. Okay, and it's live. So all this area here, everywhere in here, is the newsfeed. Okay, so as people do it live, this will change. So this is changing on an ongoing basis. So that's that. And what have we got over the other side? Let's just remove that to make it nice and pretty. This side here is your main area. I suppose there's a few toggles. There's a news feed. There's messages. So if you want to message somebody, I have 56 messages in my account there at the moment. Events, if I want to put on an event and tell people about events, I'm going to do that today because we do have an event coming up very shortly. And we have adverts if you want to make your own ads. Now what are these underneath here? Well, there's nothing to worry about because when you're starting out you probably won't have these, but these are called fan pages. And this is just one of mine here, which is Positive Thinking with Kevin Kavanagh. So there's a lot of positive thinking going on there. There's a book that I've written here, which is Teacher I'm Not Dumb, I'm Dyslexic. And these are different to your main profile page. I'll just give you a quick example. This is the positive group one. And there's something like 889 people and 74 people talking about this particular positivity page on Facebook. And there's positive quotes and there's positive information, and we talk about goal setting and all that kind of stuff, good stuff that goes on at this page. So they're called fan pages down this area here, and this is one of the books that I've written, which is Teacher I'm Not Dumb, I'm Dyslexic is the title, and you can see the 72 people that like this, so that's getting a very good reviews from the book itself. Free gift on that page as well. So down here we have groups, which are groups. If you want to be a part of groups, you can join groups and you can be a part of that network there, which is also very good. This here really you just don't have to worry about too much. There's gaming and apps, there's all kinds of stuff that we can do. Over in this section here we have notifications that come in, which is, you know, things like birthdays, events that come up. They're telling you about these here. Requests from people that may know you. So they may want to ask you to do something. So keep an eye on this area here. You might be able to help some people out. Now, just like in in Google and places like that, we have this section here running down the side here. This is all about ads, advertisement campaigns. Create an ad, it says there. Well, these are advertisements. These are advertisers trying to convince you to buy products that you need or like. So, and good temptation there with the money and boxes, and they're trying to grab your attention to buying their products, which is absolutely fine too, because that's how Facebook makes its money. So good stuff indeed. So this is a quick tour and navigation around Facebook, just to go back to our main profile page again. Remember, this one's called a newsfeed. If we click on here, it's going to bring us back to the return where we were before. And as I said to you before, there's the name up at the top, which is facebook.com/Kevin Kavanagh. Hopefully you enjoyed this basic tour around the Facebook. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them below. If you like this video, please like it and share it with your family and friends. And if you're on Facebook, you may also want to post it there too. Thank you for your time. Have a great evening, and I'll talk to you again really soon. Bye for now.